Hi there, welcome to the Obachanchatter, and I'm here today, October the 2nd, 2024. It's probably about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm here to do an OB's movie review for Deadpool and Wolverine 2024. This usually not my cup of tea, y'all, but I don't know. I ain't had nothing else to look at yesterday. See my whole machine and my plate over there. Um, it's usually not my cup of tea, but I enjoyed it. Cause it was funny. I didn't think I'm usually not like a Marvel DC comic person, but I really enjoyed this. This is a superhero film. It's directed by Shawn Levy. His main stars are Ryan Reynolds, Hugh Jackman, Jennifer Garner as Electra, Wesley Snipes as Blade, um, and this dog named Miss Peggy. But in the her real name is Miss Peggy. But in the movie, she played Mary Poppins. Her tongue is probably like, I ain't lying, the dog tongue. First of all, it's got a cockeye. It remind me of that hyena in The Lion King when Whoopi played when they was the hyenas. The dog tongue is like this long. It's a scraggly looking little thing. When I first seen it, I was like, what the fuck? But by the end of the thing, I was in love with her. So anyway, the budget for this movie was 200 million, and it was released July 22nd, and it grossed 1.326 billion dollars. So this Shawn Levy, they're gonna give you some more money, do whatever you want to do. So it was filmed in the United States. The movie is 128 minutes long. It was kind of long. Um, um, Let me see what else I want to say about this. Who else was in this? Oh, Wolverine, the last one that he made was where he was died trying to protect his daughter, Laura X-23. She's in this too. So anyway, this starts off where um Ryan Reynolds or Deadpool, he left his universe to go to another universe to save his girlfriend, who is no longer his girlfriend. So he's no longer a superhero anymore during this time travel. Now he worked for he sell used cars. Him and one of his ex team members named Peter Wisdom. They sell cars, used cars together. So anyway, he want to be a Avenger, but when he go to do the application for the Avenger shit, he don't make it. So they send him home. But like 6 or 7 years later, the universe start looking for him again because they want to do something where his what happens is when a planet or starts dying out, a universe starts dying out or that planet, it just dies out slow. But this guy came up with a way to make this shit go faster. If you die, just get on with it. Stop using, pulling out resources and shit. And y'all ain't gonna make it nowhere. So anyway, his deal is that he gotta go find Wolverine, but he gotta do it during time travel, and the Wolverine he got to pick the right variant. It's almost like the pandemic shit, how we have different variants. Well, every generation is another different variant of the Wolverine. But the Deadpool need Wolverine to do what he got to do to to take care of whatever, to stop this universe from coming extinct, his home from coming extinct. He need Wolverine to do it because you know how Wolverine his body regenerate. He got fucking forks for fingers and shit. So he a killer. So the only thing that got me about this movie is they fight, they quarrelsome. Him, Deadpool, and Wolverine, they argue all the time. But Wolverine still got the same problem he got in every episode. He don't like men ain't shit, but he still want to be protected. He mad that everybody got all when he was gone, when he left and they burned down the place where all his people was at. Well, what you call them? You know. them, what do you call them? Them people like him. Well, when they burnt their whole school down or whatever. So anyway, what they do now is they found this place that they, when you are in the universe and you're undesirable and they don't want to fuck with you, their trash place is called the Void. So that's where they send you. Well, lo and behold, that dude named Charles, the one who could read their brain, their minds and shit, he had a sister who was in the womb with him, and she is in the Void. They sent her, like the Federation sent her to the Void, cause she know how to do some shit, and they let her stay in the Void and play, cause she don't got to touch you or nothing. She could just think it and it happen to you. You know, she could just do shit to you. And the only way to keep her from doing shit to you is you gotta put that helmet on that her brother used to wear. So anyway, she running the Void, but she found out that they got this machine that can help the universes hurry up and just dissolve, eradicate them quicker. She wanted, because she's going to eradicate everything except the Void, which is what she is queen of. So anyway, it's this big, and it's this him trying to save his planet, him trying to avoid Charles' sister, who's fucking crazy because she can stick her fingers all through your head and shit and read your brain and get inside of there with you, all that type of shit. So that's that. The thing they gotta do is they got to get Wolverine back home, because when he went looking for the variant, it was so many variants of them. Every time Deadpool walked up on one of them, they'd tear him up. I mean, they just be fighting. It was a cowboy Wolverine, and it's just so many different variants of Wolverine till he finally found the one that he think he supposed to have. But when he take him back to the Federation, he the worst Wolverine that there ever was. So I'm gonna leave it from there and not tell you, but I'm gonna tell you this: that the banter between them, they do like they got a quarreling dynamic, but it's also very funny. And like how they can't stand each other and they fight that. I mean, they fight, they kill each other hard as hell. This shit is crazy. I mean, they do fight scenes like they inside this little ass like car, and they get out the car and get back inside the car and they fight. You know, Wolverine got all that, you know. And then Ryan Reynolds funny because he said little shit like when he get ready to stab him, baby knife. You know, he tell him to be hitting him with the baby knife, or and Ryan Reynolds talk a whole lot too, like a lot of shit. And Wolverine ain't about none of that, but I enjoyed it. And my son, I asked him if he liked it. He 37. He said it was cool. So what else I got? That's all I got. I told you about the men's. I told you how much money this shit made. This thing was for $200 million, and they turned this shit around for 1.326 billion. Oh, and I'm gonna tell you too, the reason why it took so long for this movie to come out is because the original director of this wouldn't come back. The one that did the first Deadpool, the second one, he wouldn't come back because he said Ryan Reynolds was very difficult to work with, so he's just like fuck it. So I know, but that's a lot of money that movie made. So anyway, listen, you could have been anywhere in the world, but you was here with me, and I'm so glad that you were. You know what? Y'all want to start dancing or something when my shit come on? Y'all didn't know that I like to dance. I do. I think I can dance. I like to dance. But anyway, I think I got another. Oh yeah, I got one more recap I wanted to do. I'm gonna come back later because I watched High Potency. Um, this shit is almost like grotesquerie almost, except for instead of it being a nun and a police officer, it's a whole police force and a cleaning lady. She up there. Oh, never mind. I just gotta tell y'all when I do the review, which will be in a few minutes. But I'm gonna go for now. But thanks for being here, and I love you. And I got another subscriber today. Hey, thank you. Have a good one. Bye. 81 of us. I feel so good. Thank you, Jesus. 81 people like me. Ooh, it's cool.